So stay tuned. After this video, I'm going to be talking about things that are going on that might be interesting to some of you. How about that?
What is it?
This, Jen, is the internet.
Remember, no matter where you go, there you are.
And while we're talking about stupid motherfuckers, I can't help but look in the fucking mirror, because I'm the fucking idiot who is seeing this guy in the server and thinking to myself, well shit, we've got nothing to worry about, because who'd be stupid enough to do anything off key when he's in the fucking server?
So, I'm tooling around, I'm watching videos, I'm looking at shit, I'm seeing into things, I'm excited. I'm excited! The third debate is coming up, it's supposed to be Thursday. And there's no fucking way in hell we're gonna have one. Here is why. In the second debate, Donald Trump got sick. He said, I'm going to be fine by the time it's ready for the debate. Don't you worry. And he was. You want to know how I know he was? Because Donald Trump was on stage with another human being. Savannah Gunther. He was on stage with Savannah Gunther. And she was all going, wah. And he was like, what the fuck? And yeah, he did a town hall. A lot of people in the room. There's no fucking reason you can't take Gunter out and put Joe Biden in. Savannah Gunther has not come down with COVID as far as I am aware. So, what the fuck? They decided they were not going to do an in-person debate. They were going to do a virtual debate. And they just said, hey, guess what? Because you got sick, we're going to do virtual shits. And Donald Trump says, how long have I been talking about Joe Biden cheating during these fucking things? And you not only want to do this shit like from what, our fucking homes? But you want to put a shit ton of press in the same room with him? Are you serious? No, we ain't doing that dumb shit. So Donald Trump said, fuck it, we ain't doing that dumb shit. I ain't doing that dumb shit. Put his foot down. Now, we move on to the third debate. What is happening? Well, the debate commission has decided they don't really want to do the foreign diplomacy route for this debate. They want to talk more about not things foreign. Huh? What do you mean? Like, this was set up. This was all set up. What the fuck is this now? Oh, because there's a bunch of stories coming out about Joe Biden and his relation with foreign entities, and now we ain't having that debate. Something tells me that this is not going to happen. Donald Trump is going to say, fuck you, we ain't changing shit. And they're going to say, look, motherfucker, we make the decisions here. And he's going to go, fuck you. I'll do another fucking town hall on Fox. I don't give a shit. And he should sit down and have an interview with, like, Tucker. He should sit down and do an interview with, like, Joe Rogan. I'll go the Tim Pool route. He should sit down with Joe. Be like, Joe, ask me whatever question you want, man. And just answer questions. I think, dude, honestly, you know what would be great? If Donald Trump would make an appearance on the EgoCast channel. And I sat down with Donald Trump and just asked him questions. And I would ask him good, tough questions. What the fuck actually is the plan of repealing and replacing Obamacare? I understand what repealing it means. But what exactly do you want to replace it with? Lay it out for me. I'm sure that's something that people would like to hear. What are your future plans in the Middle East? You've already gotten everything else that you've got going on. Where are you going from here? What's the ultimate goal? That's a damn good question, I think. It's another good question. What are your economic plans for us in the future? You really can't reduce taxes much more. You can't, because we do have a deficit. Like, what is your plan for the deficit? Are we just going to say fuck it? Like, are we at the point where we really have no other choice but to say fuck it? Like, I mean, we are America. At some point, if somebody says, hey, we want our money, we're going to go what? Okay. Like, I don't know. Like, what's the goal with that? What are we doing with the deficit? Like, what's going on here? That's a good question, I think. I guess we'll go the racism route. Obviously, you have many times denounced white supremacy. But are you willing to say unequivocally that you denounce white supremacy? And he'll go, yes, I denounce white supremacy. And then we'll laugh. Like, come on, man. This is it. Fucking, I don't know. That would be, I would like to have somebody sit down and ask both of these men questions like that. Straight up, straight from the hip, fucking policy questions. And I would say in the beginning, here's the rule. You don't get to tell me what the other guy thinks, says, or does. No. Unless you can back it up with a video clip and you both have phones. So I'm willing to let you do it. You have to, no, none of that bullshit. You don't get to tell me what he's going to do. You don't get to tell me what he's going to do. I don't care what you think you are going to do. I care, and everybody else cares, about what you're going to do. And what you're going to do. That's it. I want to hear your plans. What are your plans? And when Joe Biden says to me, I'm not going to answer whether or not I'm going to pack the court, I'm going to say, bullshit, you're going to fucking answer it or we ain't moving on. Sorry, sir. I demand an answer. The American people demand an answer. And it must be now. And I'd sit and I'd wait. And I don't fucking care if we wait the rest of the night. He could just stare at me. And if he tries, Donald Trump tries to, I'm going to, no. We're here. He answers the fucking question or we don't go on. You don't say anything, he has to talk. And if Joe Biden started, I'm going to say you still haven't answered the question. You can talk all night long about whatever the fuck you want to, but if you try and get off topic, I'm going to shut you down and say, no. You have to answer my question first. We're not moving on. And if you continue to refuse to answer my question, we're just not moving on. We need that kind of shit is what we fucking need. Somebody to hold these motherfuckers to task over shit. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to get a third debate. I really don't. I think that the debate commission is going to continue to push this bullshit of changing things up for Joe. And Joe's going to go, cool with me, because of course it's cool with him. Why wouldn't it be cool with him to not talk about foreign policy? And Donald Trump is going to go, no, change it fucking back or I ain't going. And they're going to say no, and then you don't get a third debate. And it's not so much that he doesn't get it, we don't get it. The voting public doesn't get it. So, yeah, I honestly don't think it's going to happen. I think what we're going to get is the debate that we got, which is going to be Donald Trump screaming at Joe Biden not really answering questions. And it's a bunch of ludicrous moments strung together in a symphony of silliness. And that's just what we're going to have. Like, that's ultimately, that's it. That's our fucking debate for this election cycle. That's what we get. We got a debate, we got a town hall, and we got whatever fucking random thing that Donald Trump is going to say I want to do instead of a fucking debate this time. Because bullshit, that you can't, no. Fuck that, man. We're going to talk about the shit we fucking plan to talk about. This debate is supposed to be foreign policy. We're not going to dodge that shit. Nope. No matter what, if you've got Donald Trump and Joe Biden on the stage, guess what Donald Trump is going to be saying to Joe Biden? He's going to be asking a whole lot of shit about all this stuff that is coming out right now. And Joe Biden is going to continue to say it's fucking not true, and then more shit's going to get released, and it's going to look like it's true, and Joe Biden's going to go, no, what are you going to believe, me or your light eyes? And all the Democrats are going to go, you, Joe, this is truth over facts. Like, dude. What a fucking, dude, just what a fucking embarrassment this shit is. And I honestly can't blame any of it on Donald Trump. As silly as that sounds, even to my own ears, like the stupidity and the ridiculousness that our presidential election system has turned into, it didn't start with Donald Trump. It didn't. Like, you can tell me it did all you want, but it didn't. Donald Trump did not start changing the rules. Donald Trump did not change the game. That was Barack Obama. So, I mean, seriously, Barack Obama was the fucking Messiah. He was the king shit come home to rule the roost. And he fucked up. And people saw what was going on. And they were like, no fucking way. I ain't doing this shit. And of all the choices, the people chose Donald Trump. And you can bitch about how he didn't win the popular vote. Just wait. And you can bitch about the Electoral College, and we need to get rid of the Electoral College. Look, man, if you're still fucking tweeting the Electoral College tune, dude, you need to look up why the Electoral College exists. And you need to understand that before you can start telling me we need to get rid of it. You need to be able to explain as eloquently as I can of why we need it. Because I have the voice of our founding fathers with which to quote. They were the ones who instituted it. They knew that it would be a thing that would withstand easily the test of time. So the whole argument of, it's outdated, fuck you, it actually isn't. It's really fucking relevant still. For no reason other than the 2016 election. That was extremely relevant. Look at the fucking county map again. There's 3 splotches of blue, and the whole fucking thing is red. The country wanted Donald Trump. 5 cities wanted Hillary Clinton. Too bad. We are a country of states, not of 5 cities. You don't rule us. This isn't the fucking Hunger Games. No. And the people's voice was heard. Just wait. I'm telling you. Wait. Just wait. Because think about it. What were all the bad, nasty things last time around? Oh, grab him by the pussy. Stormy Daniels, right? There was some other chick, some Playboy girl that he fucked, whatever, right? And all a bunch of goofy, sexist stuff because it was Hillary Clinton, right? I don't know, a bunch of dumb shit, right? And everybody took that really hard, right? All that stuff. My sister almost stopped talking to my mom because she was defending Donald Trump over my mom like posted some fucking thing to Facebook. It said something like, in a time where the most selling book in the world is a S&M fucking beat your bitch, novel. Because 50 Shades of Grey was huge back then, right? So at the time when S&M Beat Your Bitch, this is my paraphrasing, by the way, my mom did not type this, book is the biggest seller in the fucking world. We're worried about Donald Trump grabbing a pussy. She put something like that on roundabouts that on Facebook, and my sister about fucking lost her goddamn mind. She called me up fucking screaming. I'm like, who cares? I'm like, honestly, who cares? And she's like, well, I care. She's like, I'm like, no, who cares about Donald Trump grabbing a pussy or two? And she was like, what? And I'm like, you think I've never grabbed a pussy before? I've grabbed a lot of pussies, man. And she's like, not the way he's talking about. I'm like, what is the way he's talking about? She's like, he's talking about it. And I'm like, man, it was a whole fucking thing. What are we got now? The losers and suckers thing has already just been laughed away, right? We just ignore that. Because it was stupid. It was stupid on its face of it. It was an unverified fucking claim, much like the Joe Biden email or the Hunter Biden emails are, that was pushed everywhere by social media, unlike the Hunter Biden emails. And fucking everybody went, whatever. Pissing Russian hookers heard it, right? Because, no, there's no fucking way Donald Trump said that. Sorry. The actions that man has done for 4 years that I have witnessed, that is, no. There's no fucking way I believe it. Sorry. And you gotta give me who's the source, what's going on here. Like, you gotta give me more than just somebody heard, somebody said something. No. I'm not that easily fucking tricked. And this, I'm like actually seeing emails and shit. So, how did I even get here? Where was I going? No, we ain't getting a third debate. End of the video, we ain't getting a third fucking debate. It ain't gonna happen. That's my prediction. That's my new prediction. We are not going to have a third debate. I think we're going to get some other stupid town hall where Donald Trump's going to fucking freak out about Joe Biden and Hunter Biden's emails, and the moderator or the interviewer or whatever the fuck is just going to ignore it and try and push on to other things like his COVID response. Because that's really all they fucking got. And blaming the economy on him instead of on COVID. And our slowed recovery on him instead of the Democrat governors that are keeping, like, 70% of our fucking economy in halt. So, like, hey, and I don't even know about that. But don't quote me on that percentage. I have no fucking clue. But all those fucking Democrat places just pressed. So I hear. I don't know. But, yeah.
What is it?
This, Jen, is the internet.
Remember, no matter where you go, there you are.
People love to be oppressed outside.
So, tooling around, kind of excited. I'm getting ready for shit. I pissed off people at work today. But, what do you want me to do? Insomnia. It's a random thing. It hits you when it hits you. Right? And I know my temperament. I've lived with me for 41 years. I know how I am, and I know what it's going to be like. So I requested a vacation day on November 4th. When asked, you're taking a vacation day? Are you going to have the time? I said, probably not. But I know, no matter what, I ain't going to be here. And my boss is like, why? And I'm like, because the election is the 3rd. Which means that I will probably be up until 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Easy. Because I have plans to upload like little minute videos pretty much all night long. I'm probably going to get hit with some spam bullshit from YouTube. maybe I'll have to retool my thoughts on things and tone down the amount. I was going to see how the night went anyways, and I was just going to essentially live tweet my thoughts as we go through, right? I wanted to see if there's a roller coaster or if it's just going to be me laughing my ass off, clipping live clips from other people and laughing at them. Like, you know, who knows what the night's going to lead to. But I plan very much to be working because I have an idea of what I want to do with my future on this platform. And a lot of it revolves around what's going to happen in the political world. Because I'm a political YouTuber. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I'm still thinking of things, I'm still considering shit. But if Donald Trump wins, that could really change the game. And, to quote man who runs Bartown, Master Blaster, it's a possibility that I may raise embargo. Now, what does that mean? It means a lot of different things. And much like Joe Biden, I ain't going to tell you until after the election. That's when you get to find out all my fucking plans. 2 people can play that fucking game, motherfucker. But the reason I'm doing that is because I want to see what happens on election night before I make any decisions for past election night. You guys will probably be happy with the decision depending on how things go. I'm not going to say what it's going to be. Those of you who are savvy might figure it out. If you do, and if you decide to guess, I'm neither going to deny nor confirm. Anyways, I'm getting way too long in this intro, talking about random horse shit that I'm just thinking of as I'm going. So, I took off November 4th, because I know there's no fucking way I'm going to sleep. Because either Donald Trump's going to win, and I'm going to be like, and I'm going to be fucking so up, and I'm going to be so manic, and just fucking, I'm just going to, right? There's no fucking way I'm going to sleep that night. And if Donald Trump loses, there's going to be no fucking way I'm going to sleep that night. So, either way, there's going to be no way I'm going to sleep that night. How often is an insomniac able to predict this is going to be the day I ain't going to sleep? And here's the other thing. Nobody made the argument to me, but I'm expecting it at some point. Somebody's going to say, why don't you just go to bed and find out what happened with the election tomorrow? And my response to that is going to be, really? If I'm not going to be able to sleep from watching it, what the fuck makes you think I'm going to be able to sleep from not watching it? You think I'm not going to lay in bed sitting there going, I wonder what's happening? Really? Are you out of your fucking mind? Like you, if anybody asks me that, I'm going to be like, you really underestimate how much this means to me. The whole thing, the political thing going on right now, all of this shit, and my YouTube channel. You put all of that together, the future of our country and our goddamn system and way of life, and my YouTube channel, my baby? No, there's no fucking way in hell. I'm going to be... How many flags do you own? Seriously. Because I own like 12. You know what I mean? Like, this means shit to me. This does. For those of you who think it doesn't, you're wrong. This means a lot to me. I just got to do it my way. I'm going to have to put this at the end of the fucking video. Because it's just too goddamn long. Too much of me just saying goofy shit. Alright. Moving on.